All right, I'm alive, thank God. And yes, I did have a seizure yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was scary. First of all, just thankful to be here, to be healthy, to be released, obviously from the hospital. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was a really scary and eye-opening experience. Not even just for me, but obviously for my family, my friends, my girlfriend. And I can't be thankful enough to be sitting here because it honestly could have been a lot worse. Like, imagine if I lived by myself, you know what I mean? And, you know, my girlfriend wasn't here, Anthony wasn't here, to see me, to call the ambulance. I could have, you know, worst case, like, I didn't want to go into it. But yeah, I had a seizure. First of all, I'm completely cleared. They obviously released me, they discharged me. They ran a bunch of tests. I got a CAT scan, I got an MRI, I got an EEG. Everything looked good. Nothing was out of the ordinary. So the reason that they believe that I went into the seizure, or actually the reason was because my blood sugar was super low. It went down to, when they got me, it was like 30, which for, if you guys don't know, is really, really low. I think average is between like 80 to 120. So yeah, 30 is obviously like, you can go into like a coma. Like I think you'd almost go into like a diabetic coma or something like that. So yeah, it was at 30. I went into seizure, so let me just run you through the day. First of all, the day prior, I didn't feel the best. I felt weird. I didn't know the signs though, right? So it's never happened to me before. So I was sitting out here with my girlfriend, I think Chris, I think Anthony was here, and I had cold sweats. And this, so I left the gym, I finished working out at the gym, and in the car I just kept sweating, like just profusely sweating. And it was like kind of cold, but like just sweating and like kind of feeling almost a little dizzy. But I was like, you know what, I'm just tired, you know what I mean? Like I just trained hard, I did cardio, whatever, I'm on my way home, I didn't eat yet. So I get here, still sweating, like I walk in like, asking like I'm like drenched, completely fully drenched in sweat. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening, and then maybe we'll pop up a picture of when I walked in.
His face was green.
Yeah, like my face was like green, like pale, like I definitely looked off, and I felt off. I was trying to play it cool, which I probably shouldn't have. Obviously, looking back at it, you know, I should have just, you know, if I knew the signs more, I probably should have went to the hospital then.
He was talking very, very
but yeah,
slow, too.
I was like talking slow, like looking back at it, I was talking really slow, and I was trying to play it cool, like I said, but like I couldn't even get my thoughts together. I ate, still felt weird, and it got to the point where, for me to like be socializing out here or to with anyone, and for me to be like, yo guys, I gotta go take a nap, which is what I did, because that's how bad I felt. I was like, I need to just lay down and just go to sleep. So I went in after I ate, and I just went to sleep for like, I think I knocked out for like an hour and a half, like straight hour and a half. Like if you know me, anyone knows me, I never take naps. Like it's something I just don't do. So for me to do that, you know something's kind of off. But I took a nap. And then I woke up, and I felt fine. Like, I felt, like, refreshed. I was like, oh, I need a nap. You know, I felt good. Went to the grocery store that night with Anthony. Ate my meal. Got home, cooked, ate my meal. Went to sleep. I was sleeping on the couch because we got a dog, and it cries a lot. So I was sleeping on the couch because didn't want to hear her crying. I needed to sleep. So I was sleeping on the couch, and I remember not being able to sleep that good. And then I remember waking up at, like, 3 o'clock. First of all, super thirsty, and then second of all, just sweating still. Like, it was cold out here. The temperature was set at 65, but I'm just sweating, like having like hot flashes, and just sweating. It's like 3:30, and I remember I texted Kyle about something else, and then I laid down, went to sleep, and that was the last thing I remember. Until I woke up in the hospital at I think like 12:31, I became like coherent, and then so pretty much me and Anthony were supposed to film. We're gonna go work out at 8 o'clock. So I said, Anthony, let's get up. Like I wake up at 6:30, do my check-ins. Let's eat at like 7, go to the gym, train at like 8:30. So Anthony said he came out. Anthony said he heard my alarm clock ringing at 6:30. Which, if you know me, I don't use my alarm, and if I do use my alarm, I wake up immediately. Like I don't sleep through my alarm. So he said he heard my alarm. He's like, oh, it's weird, you know. He's not turning it off. He's not waking up. Maybe he's tired.
I heard the alarm too, but I didn't think anything of it because Anthony was staying with us. So I was like, oh, maybe he just sleeps through alarms sometimes.
Yeah. So then he came out. He turned my alarm off. Whatever. He's just letting me sleep a little bit. I think he said he started making his food. And like I said, we're training at 8. So I think 7 o'clock came around, and he's like, okay, let me wake him up. So he comes over, tries to wake me up. My eyes are open, which is the scariest thing. Like I have a video of it because he took a video of it because he didn't know what was happening either. He thought I was in like sleep paralysis, but I'm not gonna put it just because it actually is kind of scary, and it's like really scary actually. Like it almost looks like I'm like possessed. but my eyes are like wide open, and he's like touching me, like trying to shake me, hey Isaiah, like hey buddy,
Put water on him.
wake up, yeah, put water on me, put water on my face, put water on my chest. He's doing this for like 5-10 minutes. I'm still not waking up, but my eyes are open though. Mind you, my eyes are completely wide open, and I'm like sleeping. My hands are in my pants. I'm just sleeping. I'm just like not moving at all. And then he gets Noelle.
No. 30 minutes later, I walk out.
Okay.
I wake up around 7:45. I walk out with the dog, and he tells me, he's like, hey, like, something's up with Isaiah. I think he's having, like, some sort of, like, sleep paralysis episode. Like,
yeah.
He's sleeping, but, like,
yeah,
his eyes...
My eyes are, like, wide open. Like,
his eyes are wide open. Like, it literally...
It looked like I was almost playing a prank.
It was,
I was like,
so
acting.
scary. That's what I thought at first. I was like, is this a prank?
Yeah.
Something like this has never happened before. Isaiah never sleeps past, like, 6:30.
Yeah. And the fact that I haven't, like... Because I get up, I do my posing, I post all this stuff, and like that's when they start thinking like, that's a little weird,
Yeah.
So then Noelle calls her mom, and she's showing on FaceTime. She's showing like, oh, like mom, like something's happening to Isaiah. Like, what are we doing? And she's like, oh, like Noelle, you have to call the ambulance.
Yeah, she was like, something is completely off.
Yeah.
I was shaking him, hugging him, all this stuff. I thought, because it literally looked like his whole body was just still, but his eyes were wide open, like he was scared.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, can he hear us and all this stuff? But he just can't.
I have no
speak.
recollection
like,
of anything.
I had no idea what was happening. Like, so scary.
Zero recollection.
So
yeah, they call the ambulance. And then I think the person on the phone's like, oh, is he breathing or whatever? And Anthony's like, or Noel's like, yeah, he's breathing. Sounds like he's snoring. And what they say, they're like, oh, he's not.
Yeah, you need to get him on the floor. He's not breathing. You need to get him on the floor right now. Give him CPR.
Yeah. So Anthony puts me on the floor. He starts giving me CPR. Again, I can't thank Anthony enough for doing what the ambulance said and just for being here and just taking control, because obviously Noel's hectic as she should be. You know what I mean?
Hey, I helped him get.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't like, it's a lot going on.
No, but I was terrified.
Yeah.
Like, I was panicking.
So he's giving me CPR. Ambulance thankfully got here within what, like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
So mind you, 6:30. My alarm is off. I could have been seizing before 6:30. Ambulances get here probably like 8:15, 8:20. They come in, and I have no recollection. They come in. They have. Apparently there's like 10 paramedics, ambulance, fire truck, cops here, all just working on me. And then they take me, and then apparently they take me in the ambulance. I apparently had a couple seizures on the way to the hospital.
You actually did you?
That's what they said. Yeah, they said a couple in the ambulance. They said like I was seizing on the way to the hospital.
That's so scary.
So then, yeah, I get to the hospital.
You woke up for a second though, as they were pulling you.
Yeah,
out.
apparently I woke up for a second. Like, I was like, what's happening? But I have no recollection of that. None at all.
Yeah.
And then I wake up in the hospital at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then I'm like, I don't even remember the first thing I thought. Apparently I was kind of up before that, talking to Noelle.
But it was very.
But I don't remember. It was like I was super just out of it.
And he would go back to sleep like.
So I remember 12:30, 1 o'clock waking up, and I'm like, where am I? And mind you, I was supposed to work out with Anthony. I had my videographer Shay, Raul, meeting at the gym at 8 o'clock. I was supposed to film my skits at like 11, 12. It's like 12:31 now. And thankfully Chris obviously called everyone I was supposed to film with, like, hey, let me know what's happening. Noelle obviously called my parents. My parents booked a flight and came that night from Jersey. So I can't thank my parents and my sister enough. But yeah, I woke up in the hospital. They did a test, they did a CAT scan, they did an MRI, they did EEG on my brain, they took blood work, all that, everything looked good, everything was fine, just obviously my blood sugar was super low at 30, and they're like, we honestly don't know why your blood sugar is that low, and I don't know either, to be honest.
Yeah, so he still doesn't have answers.
Yeah, so I still don't really have a full answer. I'm still making an appointment to see an endocrinologist. So I was in the hospital. They kept checking my blood sugar every like 2 hours, and it went from like, first of all, they hooked me up to a drip with just dextrose in it. It's pretty much just like sugar water, just to spike my blood sugar. So it got me back up to like 90, and then 100, and like 120.
They had to like double it though, because it wasn't even working.
Yeah, they had to double it. Yeah, and then they took me off that around probably like 4 p.m. And then obviously I'm texting Kyle. Kyle was like, what the fuck's happening? He's telling me to eat more food, eat more fats, blah blah blah. Just forget the fucking diet. So shout out Kyle for really being on top of it, because he was super worried. Kyle was telling me the exact test to get ran, exactly what to ask from the doctors and nurses. Same thing with my sister. My sister's a nurse, so she's asking, like, my sister's like on the phone, like asking all these questions. And then hold on, Steve got some pizza. Show pizza. shout out Steve too, because Steve came that night, and shout out everyone that came to.
That's my guy.
Shout out everyone that came to the hospital. Steve.
I texted Steve what happened. I texted him in the morning, and I was like, by the way, like this just happened.
Yeah.
All he says was, what the fuck?
Yeah. Steve came. Nat came. Chandler came. Kevin came. Obviously my family, and then I was getting but I can't thank you guys enough, honestly. The amount of friends and family and just all you guys that reached out to me, like it was honestly like very like, wow, like you know, a lot of people care about me, you know, and it's a very humbling and good feeling, and I love you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, Steve, obviously we're supposed to shoot podcast that day too. We had to cancel that, which is obviously is fine because obviously my health comes first, and everyone was completely like, oh my god, like what? Yeah, of course, you know, like blah blah blah. But yeah, so they took me up the dextrose thing at like 4-ish, then my blood sugar kind of went back down to like 90, went down to 80, went down to 70, and then kind of went back up to like 80, settled around like 80-ish. And then I was there for probably like 30 hours total, just sitting in the room. I was going crazy. If you guys know me, like I was just going insane in there. And they were waking me up, like I said, every 2 hours to check my blood sugar. And then yeah, they released me. They, like I said, they checked all the tests. Everything was good. They said to go back to normal activities. Obviously, just take things a little slower, which I've been doing. What I'm gonna do, you know, even with working out. I'm still doing the prep. Still 4 weeks out. It's still, you know, obviously unless another alarming health factor comes up, I'll obviously, you know, we'll make adjustments or not do it or whatever. But as of now, I'm still doing the prep. We're like 4 weeks out right now. I'm gonna make the biggest comeback story of bodybuilding history. Probably not, but like at least in my eyes it will be, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And like I said, it's very eye-opening. You know, God has a plan for everyone. He has me. He has.
One day you don't go to church, that's how.
Yeah, I didn't go to church Sunday. See, I didn't go to church Sunday. That's why. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I thank my family, my friends, God, you guys. So, moral of the story. I just wanted to update you guys first of all. And the moral of the story is don't take anything for granted. You know, life, things can happen like that. Like, to put it this way, and it's crazy to think about it because I don't really want to think about it, but like, I went to sleep completely fine, and I almost didn't wake up. You know what I mean? Like, my last memory could have been me going to sleep at 3:30. You know what I mean?
Scariest thing I've ever witnessed.
Yeah. So always don't be angry. Don't hold on grudges. Always tell your family, friends you love them. You know, just all that good stuff. Just always, you know, just be grateful for everything. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. With all that being said, like I said, prep is still a go, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I'm just locked. I'm locked, and I'm just ready to go. We're obviously gonna make adjustments, diet-wise, food-wise. I'm checking my blood glucose. I got a monitor, checking it 90 minutes after every meal, to make sure I'm good. We increase food a little bit, and yeah, I just want to thank you guys, and I want to update you guys. And I'm okay. I feel good. I feel great. I love you guys. We're gonna go hit shoulders. Me and Steve are gonna go hit shoulders in a little bit. I'm good. I love you guys. All the support. I keep saying it over and over. I can't thank Noel enough, Steve enough, my family, Chris, everyone that showed up, everyone, you know, that sent me a message. It means the world. With that being said, villain arc. I don't know if this will be a villain arc episode. It might be, but I love you guys. I'm okay, and I'll see you at the gym.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence, then let them in, chalk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, I to stay on the go. I came to play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me, then I double up again, none of their nose. None of them cold, they just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm to the one if it's coming to blows. My enemies cutting it close, I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke, I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now they ain't go harder than me, they need a blade in a sheath, a shank in a piece, a crate full of heat, an army, a fleet, a tank and a jeep, a navy at sea, with ace a marine, an ace up their sleeve, a team of marines, a freak on a leash, a beast with an appetite, razor fatigue.
Alright, it's a wrap on shoulders. Feels good. Feels good to be back. As I said, I'm obviously not 100%. I know I held back a little bit. One, just to be safe, and two, my arms are a little fucking swollen still, so I can't even too heavy. But I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, and I genuinely mean this, one, thanks to all my family and friends that were looking out for me. Steve, Shay, Rule, Noel, Chris, Matt, Chandler, my family that was waiting literally the night of. As soon as they heard what's going on. It's scary, I'm not gonna lie, it's scary. Like, I'm not gonna put the video on the video, in this video, just because it is scary, but like, my eyes were like wide open, and shout out to Anthony because he gave me CPR, and if it wasn't for him and Noel being in the house, like, if I was by myself, yeah, it's scary, bro. Eyes are wide open, and like, he's trying to wake me up, but like, I have no recollection of anything, or anything. I was probably doing that for like a couple hours. I don't remember waking up until 12:31 in the hospital. But all the love and support you guys were sending me, you guys, I literally had hundreds of messages. Just saying get better, I'm feeling good, praying for you, God has you. It really means a lot. I don't realize how much. I knew I have a great family, great community, but like it really touched me. And I think Steve could agree, and like with all that, it meant a lot. And I do this for you guys, I really do. And I wanted to show you guys, push you guys. It's not just a me thing, it's not just a us thing, it's everyone. Make sure you guys always take care of your health. Health is always first number one priority, because if you're not healthy, you can't do the things that you really love doing. Mom, you know what I mean? I'm gonna finish up for smart, listen to my doctors, study with the endocrinologist, checking my levels, checking my blood glucose thing. I bought a monitor to always check it. Me and Kyle are switching things up a little bit, make sure my blood sugar is good. But yeah, so I thank you guys again. You guys already Villain Arc episode 5, or whatever episode 6 is a wrap. 4 weeks out, 4 or 5 weeks out, depending on the exact show we do. It's gonna be in Jersey though, so I'm excited to bring it home. I'll have my family there, have my friends there. So like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a like, code idea for any Alpha Line link down below, Flex Pro link down below, all that stuff. Means the world. Villain Arc shirts coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.